It's called the grind. Weeks of sacrifice, emotions torn, the Stanley Cup playoff.
I think when we're going, we are a machine.
Celebrations fade when fortunes turn. Momentum is fragile.
It was just a shadow of our hockey team.
The Mighty Ducks' march of confidence has reached the critical moment that all champions face: defeat.
It's going to give us a lot more motivation to go out there and win game 2.
Before men become heroes, they face adversity, moments of doubt.
I'm very, very confident of this hockey team being able to get over this.
They lie awake wondering what went wrong. What sets a champion apart is not magic. It is not dreams, destiny, or luck.
I don't really believe in the fairy dust.
It is desire. The Devils know sacrifice. They understand that pain is just a bruise until you allow it to hurt. Tonight, the Mighty Ducks take the ice, down for the first time. Will a loss be the motivating force, or the beginning of the end?
The Ducks still looking to find a way to get a goal on Marty Brodeur, who shut him out in game 1. He has shut him out here in the first period, but J.S. Giguere has done the same thing for the Mighty Ducks. We've completed one. The shots on goal end up at 7-7. The Devils and the Ducks 0-0. And as Bill said, what the Ducks can take heart in is that they are in this game, unlike what happened to them early on in game 1. Friesen will dump it in. Just underway here in period number 2.
Take the yards.
Take the yards.
Yeah, decline the penalty.
Take the yards.
Take the yards. Both teams. I mean, neither of these teams is going to win the series based on their power play.
Niedermayer gets a turn. Niedermayer gets in. Backhander up and over. A diving play by Friesen at the last minute to block that.
Right, that's how you generate a scoring chance. Great decision by Rob Niedermayer, the younger of the Niedermayer brothers, to just put his head down here. Watch this. Watch it. Look at his crossovers. Cross, cross, cross. Great acceleration to get around and in, and only a super diving play from Jeff Friesen. Watch this. That's all that saved Marty Brodeur from
with Sam downstairs. Sam.
Well, some guys look for different forms of inspiration during the playoffs. In the Ducks locker room, they have an interesting item here. It's a goalie stick, 3 pucks attached to it, Red Wing stars and wild souvenir pucks. Keith Carney says it's to remind them what it took them to get here. There's also room for one more.
They keep that with a picture of the Stanley Cup that has traveled with them throughout this playoff year as a reminder of what the prize is. Power play for the Devils, 3rd of the game. Davidovsky a shot. In front, score! Patrik Elias!
Pay dirt for Patrik Elias, the first out of the box. This is why you shoot even when there's a crowd in front. This is why you shoot, especially when there's a crowd in front. That went off Kurt Sauer right to Patrik Elias. Grant Marshall, great job in front, battling it out with Kurt Sauer. Giguere looked like he went down playing the percentages, but when the carom came right to Patrik Elias, he had a wide open net and no Jiggy to deal with. 1-0 Devils, and the first goal has been mighty important to these teams, the Devils especially. John Madden. He's just a wind-up thorn in your side. Here he is here looking at 2 Ducks on him, and they both peeled off. Both Leclerc and Vishnevsky peeled off, thinking the other one was going to stay there. Meanwhile, Jamie Langenbrunner just went for open space.
He is one of the great yackers, Bill, of all time, isn't he?
Yes, sir. John Madden. Peter Sikora was in the box when the penalty, or when the power play goal was scored. But John Madden, the reason Mike Babcock can't put Paul Kariya with Dan Emotes and Peter Sikora is Pat Burns would put the Madden line against them right away. And you know what? I don't think the Anaheim line would be good enough defensively to handle them.
Point well taken. Kittle on the boards. Havlat, pretty good shot as he took down Langenbrunner, and Pandolfo went after Nicholas Havlat. Here's Niedermayer moving it back in. Niedermayer gets stood up. Fine play by Rapolsky to Stevens. Stevens avoiding the hit of Ruchin. Here's Havlat again. Dumped it into the corner. That's Stevens and Niedermayer colliding. Ruchin behind the net. Pandolfo on him. Niedermayer trying to dig it out. Couldn't. Ruchin still has it. Ruchin gets pinned up against the wall. Cleared up the near side. Havlat a chance. Went through underneath Rafalski's stick. It'll be played back up the boards. Langenbrunner over. Now it's getting a little testy out there after that goal. A little chippy. The goal coming at 4:42 on a power play. Elias, first of this series, third of the playoffs. The assists go to Tavadovsky and Gomez. Gianna. Soleil stepped up. Gianna. Second time. Couldn't get it out. He'll get squeezed. Puck against the boards, and there it will be whistled. That's a new Gianna sandwich, big in New Jersey.
He's got his helmet torqued over too. His shield was down on his lip. Well, we've had so many J.S. Giguere streaks of shutout. How about this one? Mighty Ducks in the 2003 finals. They haven't scored a goal in 91-36. The third longest streak to begin the finals. Well, I'll tell you what. And the New Jersey Devils are the reason. And the Mighty Ducks have picked up their game here, but they have run into a New Jersey Devils team. And Pat Burns said, we're going to have to be better in game 2. I think the Devils are better here than they were in game 1.
That's saying a lot. That one just missed. Marshall coming through the middle. Great chance. Into the middle, it's held again. Elias, who set up the last chance, goes to the corner. Elias has the goal. Gomez dug it out. She's off on him. Gomez reverses. Gomez, look at him use the body. Gets it in the middle. Elias shot block. Came to the point. Tavadovsky a chance. Still deflected. Deflected in front. Grant Marshall.
Traffic. Everybody talked about getting traffic in front of J.S. Giguere, but the New Jersey Devils have succeeded in not only getting traffic, but getting goals. Gomez just took Cheestop to school. When the puck went back to Tavadovsky, it came to the front, hit in front. I mean, Grant Marshall was celebrating like it hit him.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure it hit Grant Marshall either, but it sure did hit somebody, and the Devils lead 2-0. And believe me when I tell you, on the Devils bench and on the ice, they don't care who gets credit for the goal. That is why they are successful.
He and Gomez were both down there on that shot. It deflected off somebody, and a 2-0 lead. Cleared back to center. Soleil had to get onside. They do not, and that will be whistled. So the Devils 2-0. Take a look at who touched this last. I thought Gomez did, but Grant Marshall celebrated.
Well, we know that Tavadovsky launched it, so that is a second assist for the former Mighty Duck. Great work by Gomez in behind the net. Well, that's a lot better look at it. You could really tell from that one.
That may have been Marshall.
It may have been, sure. Southwest Airlines goal cam. Well, we're going to send this to forensic.
Scott Gomez gets the goal.
They just announced Scott Gomez.
So Gomez credited with a goal. That'll get him out of an 0 for 8 that he was in. No points, 8 games. He gets a goal here, and the Devils have a 2-0 lead.
You notice Gomez is playing a bigger man's game. You know, he's willing to engage people behind the net, fight them off, and step out front with it. I mean, he did a great job on Cheestop.
The other amazing thing about the Devils, to me at least, is you talk about a team that knows where the juggler is. When they get a goal, it picks up. When they get a 2-0 lead, I mean, they are just smelling the end, and they come right at you.
They're like the boa constrictor that is about to squeeze the last bit of air from your lungs.
They don't stop playing. They pick the pace up. The more the lead, the harder they come. The goal at 12-11, Gomez gets his first of this series, just his second of the playoffs. Tavadovsky and Elias get the assists. Grant Marshall gets a 4th assist for the celebration. up the near side, Oselage.
Well, I was holding on all my good Grant Marshall info until we found out, and now it's useless.
Played by Stevens behind the net. He made believers out of us, I'll tell you.
Well, he was part of the screen, though.
Yep.
And he did the good thing by getting in there on the screen. And the Gomez line, who was really good in game 1.
Langenbrunner collision with Carney. Puck loose, side of the net, stolen Langenbrunner. Langenbrunner in the middle, shot, save made on Pandolfo. Stevens had moved up to help hold it in. Langenbrunner goes back to it. Stevens kicks it to the far side. The shot deflected again out in front, knocked down. Back, Stevens shot. That one hit the defenseman. The Devils pouring it on. Langenbrunner cleared around, stepping up Rafalski. Niedermeyer can't go by him. Rafalski rubbed him out. And they're going wild here in New Jersey. And Rodolfo trying to send it in. Blocked by Carney. Whistled on a two-line pass. A chance to go up 2-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals. The Devils have a 2-0 lead. Blast. Save. Gomez reached in. Giguere didn't like it. Neither did the rest of the Ducks.
No, when Gomez reached in, Giguere reached out. And the Devils now have a chance to really create some frustration, a high frustration level in the Mighty Ducks, and it's setting.
Dumped into Korea, cutting, Ruchin, shot, save, Brodeur.
Like that.
Well, he answered the bell on that one.
You bet. Good play by Steve Ruchin. Came all the way from his own end, and with his size, he's much harder for a guy like Scott Stevens to stop from going to the net than Paul Kariya is. Scott Stevens had a chip over his stick right there. And you see the size of Ruchin. He just came in and lifted Scott Stevens' stick. Got a pretty good scoring chance on Brodeur. Oh, I think the whistle had gone by the time we saw rubber there, but I didn't think there was any opening.
That was close. That got through. The Ducks right now have one shot in this period, two shots. They've just added one on that last play. So the Ducks with two shots function almost perfectly. The Devils 2, the Ducks nothing at the end of 2 periods of play. Our Stanley Cup playoff fact: Anaheim 6 comeback wins in this year's playoffs, the most in the NHL. New Jersey, they won each game in the playoffs in which they have led. They have a chance to go 2-up in this series, and right now, at the end of 2 periods of play, they have a 2-0 lead. Perhaps as importantly, they are giving nothing to the Ducks in the way of chances. Elias getting one. Gomez, the next one. Can't move it through center. Rafalski will pick it up. 9 left on the power play. Little room. Gomez stolen. Paulson restolen. Marshall centered. Gomez centered. Shot save. Rebound deflected wide. Great setup to Elias. Penalty over. Just out of the box. Near side. Carney in. His shot gets blocked. 3 shots on that power play and close to being goal number 3.
Well, Giguere's best saves of the game, but easily the best creative puck movement by the Devils as well. Fabulous offensive play, but Giguere just stoned him.
Played back by Ozelich. Paul Kariya still does not have a shot in this game. He has 1 in game 1. That'll be knocked down by Giguere.
But you can see what Giguere does when he can see the puck, or when there's not a crowd in front of him. He got the first one and the second one from Patrik Elias, but what a 3-way passing play. It went Marshall to Gomez to Elias, and Elias played this right. Giguere just stayed with him. Boy, Giguere got over there quickly for the first Elias shot.
Bounced off into the corner. Played by Friesen. Backhand chance. Hit the puck. Score! Jeff Friesen has done it again. 3-0 New Jersey.
That is 6 goals in the last 8 games for Jeff Friesen. Don't get too close to him. You might end up with second-degree burns. There's Steve Ruchin losing a battle again along the boards. And Giguere wasn't ready for that one. That one looked like it was unscreened. I know that Gianna passed in front of him. Brian Gianna might have passed in front at the perfect time to create a screen. Friesen beat him low to the stick side with just a blazing low backhander. And it's 3-0 New Jersey.
Friesen doing this against the team he played for last year. And Giguere's given up 3 again. It does. Shipped it off the dasher to Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer sent it for Ruchin. It was blocked. Came to Ruchin. Heath Carney winding up. Didn't take it. One-timer the other way. Brodeur diving. Oh, he lost his stick.
He didn't need it, as it turns out. Having a talk with Billy McCreary. Oh, man, what a save. It didn't look like that much. He got tangled up with Rob Niedermeyer. Rob Niedermeyer kind of just pulled his stick out of his hands. And from our Southwest Airlines goal cam, you see Martin Brodeur's best save of this series. Maybe his best save in a couple of rounds. That was fantastic. And he had to leave the stick behind. If he stayed there to fight his stick loose from Niedermayer, he wouldn't have gotten there.
From consecutive shutouts in the finals, Marty Brodeur. Ozolinsh dropped it. Niedermayer near side for Havlik. Elias, Gomez, Friesen have picked up the goals for the Devils. Marty Brodeur on the verge of tying Dominik Hasek for shutouts in a season. Series 6 save made. Why not get it done that way? The final, the Devils 3, the Ducks nothing. Brodeur has done it again.
Another magnificent effort, holding the Mighty Ducks to only 16 shots here in Game 2. Yep, a little scrappage. Veteran linesman Brian Murphy gets things settled down. Nothing to be gained now for the Mighty Ducks to hang around. They got to lick their wounds and head west.
What an impressive performance in the 2 games here at home by the New Jersey Devils. Paul Kariya again held off the board.
The biggest thing that they've done too, Gary, is they've gotten to J.S. Giguere. They got 2 by him in Game 1 before he was pulled. They put 3 legitimate pucks by him here in Game 2. That's 5 in 2 games, and that's something new for Giguere.
So the Ducks will regroup as they take it back to Anaheim. For Brodeur, his 19th career shutout, second only to Waugh. His current streak is now 138.07. Frank McCool, the last to shut out the first 2 games in the Stanley Cup Finals. And Marty Brodeur will go to Anaheim with his shutout streak intact.
We make a big deal out of the shutouts. Marty doesn't. No, it's a W, and it's only 2 wins now away from another Stanley Cup for the New Jersey Devils. So that's what the big deal is for Brodeur.
Only 3 teams have come back after trailing 2-0 to win a Stanley Cup Finals. And Marty Brodeur is the #1 star.
The hardest thing when you're talking about the Devils is to decide on a #1 star very often at the end of the game, because they all pull on the rope equally, boy. They get it done together.
So the full house here got to see the Devils play 2 almost perfect games. Let's get on to Sam Ryan. Sam?
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Marty, this is your 6th shutout of the postseason so far, 2nd straight in the finals. But your defense has been coming up for you big every night. Is it more difficult for you when you're not as tested as much?
Well, sometimes you like to get to feel the puck a little more, but definitely it's hard to complain, you know, when you win and you do well like that in your own zone.
A lot of the talk going into this was on Giguere. Is that a little more added incentive for you?
Well, it's like anything, you know, you want to be the best out there, and Jean-Sebastien really proved that he belonged here, and he's playing so far really well. We're just, you know, we're getting traffic and some really good goals on him. But definitely that's an incentive for the whole team to try to beat the best goalie that's playing right now.
Now just 2 wins away. You go into Anaheim in their house, 2 wins away with all the momentum in the world going into this one. Do you believe in momentum in the finals?
Well, definitely. In the playoff, it's so important that you feel good about yourself. You know, it's a lot easier, definitely when you have to travel cross country like that. You know, we're a team that we're not used to travel too much. So when you're on the winning side, it's definitely easier to go all the way to California.
Marty, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Gary, Bill?
All right, Marty Brodeur. I like the way he says against the best goalie playing right now. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he's right there. Are you kidding me? He's a nice guy. What can you say?
The Devils win it by a score of 3-0. And now this series will move on. ABC will pick it up 8 o'clock Eastern time. That'll be Saturday from Anaheim. ESPN News will have press conference coverage from New Jersey coming up immediately. For Bill Clement and all of our crew here at the Continental Airlines Arena, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks for joining us. Devils 3, Ducks 0. Sports Center now.